Hey, CSDN fans, man, are we stoked to bring you a new season. So let's get right to our winter 2021 lineup. Mondays at 7 p.m., starting February 8th, is our brand new a cappella karaoke competition show, Karaoke, the search for the most okay karaoke singer.
12 contestants, 3 mentors, one hell of a good time. This is Karaoke.
My daddy said, stay away from Juliet!
And just know, I'm not your friend or anything, damn. You
wish that I was somewhere with you.
I'm really proud of her for just going for it and putting it all out there. It was if you wanna believe that anything could stop me, my home.
Join judges Elisa Carlson, Heather Scholl, and Dan Krakart, and your host, Justin Swinson, as they search to find the most okay karaoke singer. And your vote is going to help decide who wins, so we definitely need you to tune in.
Toss, check my names. Baby, how you doing? Feeling good as hell. Jack Toss, check my names. Baby, how you feeling?
Wednesdays at 7:30 p.m., our minor league is back, baby. Captains to the screen.
Yeah.
Great. For the game of Left and Larry, we are going to need a bunch of things that can be in categories.
Turner and Hooch.
saving Mr. Banks.
Yep.
He's done so many good movies. Kelly.
Oh, me? I said it already. You didn't hear.
Great. Kate.
Introducing Mr. Rita Wilson.
Who got the 5 points?
The blue team.
Okay, because you said boss.
I know. Blue UV. I'm so sorry.
I look, and 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 I look.
Return to something else.
My latest TikTok.
I did. I lolled so hard.
New games, new refs, new choice. Our up-and-coming players take to the screen for maximum comedy.
All this show together, and he's just a wonderful guy.
Thursdays at 7 p.m., we have the premiere of our brand new show, One Shots. From the minds of Susan Harmon and Todd Page come this interactive, fun, role-playing adventure game.
So a one-shot is basically a one-off of an RPG. So an RPG, for those of you who don't know, it can mean a video game thing, but we're not talking about that one.
I'm Granny Buaya. I don't know how I went to prison.
Oh, ZT Carbone's the name. Master of Disguise is my game.
Monitor, you may be familiar with my family. They did some stunt work for Skyfall.
What would you like to do?
Perhaps we should listen at door, make sure that nothing is on the other side that we don't want there.
I agree.
All right. Go ahead and make me a check. This will be it's not a big door, so it'll be a 1. Let's start out with the easy rolls.
Okay. I rolled a 1. It's tinnitus.
Roll a 1.
Haven't heard a
din to my ears. Something horrible is coming our way.
I haven't heard a clippity clop like that since my horse Lucky passed.
His head down. It is like, you like Marv?
New games, new stories, every week, new players. So come on, roll the dice and check it out with us.
And a victorious Ender Breakfast Club punch puts one paw in the air.
Sticking on Thursday at 9 p.m., right after One Shots, we have the premiere of Among Us. Join ensemble members from the Comedy Sports Ensemble plus the Minor League Ensemble as they run around a spaceship. And 2 of us are what is called imposters.
What is happening?
I don't know. Oh, no!
What?
And with
that... Brazen.
I'm an imposter.
What?
What?
Isn't it true, Justin, that you don't get a perm within 48 hours, or take a shower within 48 hours of getting a perm?
What?
That's the legal law defense.
Like,
emergency meeting.
Oh, emergency meeting.
I call the meeting. How's everybody feeling? How's everybody doing so far?
We're
Quick check-in,
an
y'all.
emergency.
Just do
Everybody
it for like
feeling
a
okay?
morale.
Sometimes I
There
just
have
like
not
to
been
call
any
the meeting.
murders since the last
Dan,
meeting.
I'm glad you called this meeting. I feel like we could use more snacks in the break room, and also, a 15-minute break every 4 hours would be great.
Wait.
I don't know who
Did
it
you
is.
really call a meeting just to have a chat?
Do we vote?
Be a garage door.
We're in space.
Where are you gonna put your space car?
To be fair to her, why would there be a cafeteria in space?
Boy,
You and that worm.
stop the clock.
See what happens when you throw 10 comedians in a high-pressure, tense situation where they try and solve a murder at 9 p.m. on a weekday. That sounds like the recipe for hilarity. We have no idea what's going to happen, but please come check it out. And here's a bonus. If you join our Discord channel, we'll occasionally pull players from our loyal fandom to come up and play Among Us with us. So you can join all of the players who are running around the ship trying to figure everything out. That's Thursday nights at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, join the dance.
Wait, I want to join the dance.
Yeah, little fun ghost dance.
And then Fridays and Saturdays at 7:30, we have the return of our comedy sports matches.
Captains to the screen.
I'm drinking champagne. Try that on for size.
I'm dancing in the Regency era. Try that on for size.
Who performed the halftime show in the 2020 Super Bowl? Ooh, I think that was Tara.
Shakira. And
It's not me, it's you, 2020. TikTok, we do stuff. Okay.
Bethany.
It's not me, it's you, 2020. I want to be the hydrocloxic queen of my own life. Said it so.
8 seconds.
Seconds remaining. Okay, Susan, what are you doing?
Heather, this is what I'm gonna do at midnight in my living room. I'm gonna drink some champagne, but that delicious champagne is gonna be a tape dispenser. What a fine vintage. And I'll be doing it not in my kitchen living room, but at Old Faithful.
Oh my gosh, it was easy, just like that.
And stick around at 9:30 p.m. on Fridays and Saturdays where we turn up the zaniness just a little bit.
It's a midnight show.
Just a little mouth jazz from Simon and I.
Lies.
Hold on, gavel, gavel, gavel.
Nick's challenge, and I would like to raise him for an equal amount of points. Just as many spoonfuls of these raw almonds as you would like me to eat.
All right,
points.
Almond, Susan,
Almonds?
Get a nice...
She gets the almonds?
Nick's challenge, and I would like to raise him for an equal amount of points. Just as many spoonfuls of these raw almonds as you would like me to eat.
All right,
points.
Almond, Susan,
Almonds?
Get a nice...
She gets the almonds?
It's never the same show twice. We tried. It didn't work. And then over on our second stage in our Zoom Dome, on Sunday nights at 7 p.m., we have our Rec League. Join our 4 teams of amazing improvisers coming up with their own unique shows and formats, coached by some of our ensemble members. It's always different. It's super fun. And it's at 7 p.m. on Sundays over in our Zoom Dome. Whew! That is 6 nights of comedy. And that's just the beginning. Coming in March, we'll have our 6 Things tournament, and we have dozens of shows in pre-production right now to roll out. You'll have so much comedy, you won't know what to do with it. Please do something with it. So join us right here on twitch.tv/CSENchicago.com for a full week of fun. And pop over to CSEChicago.com for full information on the shows, plus our Rec League schedule and link to our Zoom Dome. And make sure you sign up for our Discord channel where you can get special announcements throughout the week, interact with our ensemble members, and like I said, get that chance to play in Among Us with us. CSEN, your home for comedy on the interwebs.
everybody. Welcome to One Shots, CSEN's new show. One Shot, for those of you who are here for the first time, is a role-playing game that is designed to be played in one session as opposed to a longer campaign. And a role-playing game is a game where we all pretend to be characters and we use dice to decide the outcomes of our role. I'll be the game master for tonight's game. Tonight's game is called Lasers and Feelings. So just so you get a basic gist of how this works, all of our characters are free to make whatever choices they want in this game. That's part of the fun. But to decide whether or not that choice works, we have them roll these dice. They each have a number that is assigned to them of a scale from lasers to feelings. Lasers being the lower end, feelings being the higher end. And their goal is to, on each roll, they'll be using a stat. And those are the two stats in this game. There's lasers, which are things that are more scientific, cool-minded, based on brain sense, or feelings, which are things that are relying on gut instinct or on how you're generally feeling about things, charisma, etc. And their goal is, if they are rolling for lasers, to roll under their number. If they're rolling for feelings, to roll over that number. They may at times use their stats to roll more than one dice. These are not cumulative, however. So if I roll a 3 and a 4, my number isn't 7. It's whichever one helps me achieve my goal. If both of them help me achieve my goal, then things go better. If neither of them do, then things go worse. They may occasionally roll their exact number that they have, in which case they have laser feelings, which is not only a success, but they can ask me a question about something happening in the game. Hooray! Also, I noted that in the chat there, Allie Healy gifted a sub, which first of all, thank you. Second of all, if you gift a sub or sub yourself, you, during this, have the opportunity to change someone's role. So Allie, at any point during this, you can go ahead and just let me know you want to change a role and you can make that a success. Or, if you're feeling particularly sneaky, you can make it a failure. I'll be keeping an eye on that chat, looking out for any other subs coming in, and I'll let you know that I see it and that you have the opportunity to change your role. Excellent. I think that's everything you need to know about laser feelings, so let's go ahead and start meeting our players this evening. All right, who's up first? Excellent. Hello, Dr. Cheesedray. Would you please introduce yourself?
Oh, yes, I am Dr. Cheesedray. I am a cephalostalk. We are a species of aliens that live on a very low-gravity planet, but ever since joining the ship, I've adapted to the higher artificial gravity by putting a broom handle under my extremely heavy head, which is my entire body. I am the ship's doctor, and my goal is to meet other creatures to better understand them for when the rest of my community decides it's time to head out into space.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Also, thank you to Amanda. I see you. You and Allie, just let me know if you want to change a role. Excellent. Let's meet our next player. Tess.
Hello. I'm Tess Wonderlust of the famous Wonderlust Celestial Cartography family. Sadly, since the death of my parents, Orion and Meridian Wonderlust, I have taken up the family tradition of celestial cartography. I am a Homo sapien hailing from the Earth planet formerly known as Earth, and I'm just excited to find new worlds and use my inner compass connected to my heart to follow the stars and map a new course for myself. I also blog about it.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Tess.
Thank you.
All right, next player, please.
Hey, what's going on? I'm Nimsha Saif. I'm an intrepid soldier. Got a chip on my shoulder and a lot of angsty feelings. I come from here, there, and everywhere, and I'm here to protect us all. My goal is to survive another day and keep these bozos safe.
Thank you for joining us. We're glad to have you. Next player, please.
Hey there, how you doing? My name is Tony Prometheus. I am the ship's engineer. My parents own a body shop in Brooklyn, so I spent a lot of time there growing up. And, I'm just going to be the best astronaut in space. And furthermore, My goal is just to keep being awesome. I doesn't get much more awesome than using a wrench on a spaceship.
It's true. Thank you, Tony. Up next.
Hello. My name is XOXO. I'm the android pilot here of the Raptor. I know already what you're thinking. Android shouldn't be feeling anything. That is not the case. I feel things. I have sensors. My sensors have sensors. I feel lots of things. My goal is to prove myself. Let's do it to it.
Excellent. Let's do it to it indeed. Thank you so much, everyone. I am your game master tonight. I'll be functioning as your admiral for your fleet. And you are all aboard the Raptor, which I have a little picture of right here. As you can see, there is a bridge, which is where the comms, navigation, etc. happen. There's a cargo hold, engineering, electrics, etc., etc. Everyone has their own copy of this map that's playing. If there's a relevant point where the people watching really need to see it, I'll just do that so everyone can check it out. Excellent. Let's get into it. You are all aboard the USS Raptor. You have been on this ship for a solid 3 weeks now, carrying an important piece of cargo. You have been trusted with this because you are part of the global society that helps keep all of space safe, the Planetary Institution for Greater Safety. One might say you are in fact pigs in space. You have been entrusted with this extremely volatile crater that you know is important scientifically, but do not know exactly why. As you plummet, what you in your schedules have determined to be nighttime, since you are traveling through blackness, there's no real sense of night or day. The bits of white spark past you, and you feel a sense of importance, being part of something greater than yourself. The night begins to move into later evening, and the captain steps from his point of the bridge and nods to XOXO, the pilot, and explains that he's going to take a walkabout and then go to his sleep. Before we get into what the happenings of the day, let's just take a moment as a crew and perhaps have a moment of conversation and get to know each other. Possible topics include space.
I love space. It's so big.
I just wanted everyone to know that I can't tell you specifically the results of your last test because that would violate several doctor-patient confidentiality agreements. But all of you, except for one, are in excellent health.
Oh, that's not disconcerting at all.
It's
I almost
probably
forgot.
me. I eat a lot of pastrami. My
If
cousin
someone's
Dominic,
in danger, it would behoove you to let me know.
I just thought this might be a good time to bring up because I kind of forgot before I posted my first 10 blog entries over the past few weeks, but I really need you all to sign off on the digital consent chip, just in case, something were to come up. I just need your consent to have posted those pictures I took. Oh, I also took some pictures for my blog.
What were they? How did I look? Were they okay? What was my
You
good
all
side?
looked beautiful. I only post beautiful content.
Okay. Cool. That's great.
I just hope you got me from a good angle.
I did.
me and some of the boys were wondering if you wanted to do like a calendar, like mechanics of the Raptor, Gregorian calendar for all of our Earth family and friends. If that's the case, I could get them to start warming up the gun show down there, and we could be tightening things. I could look at the hyperdrive all pencil.
What kind of guns?
Oh, these ones.
I would purchase a
These,
copy of
baby.
this calendar for research purposes.
Might help us to keep track of what day it is, but otherwise I don't really see a point. I have a pretty busy content calendar for my upcoming blog posts, but I will put it on the possible list.
I have an internal chronometer that's really set for an atomic, resonance, but I'm almost supporting. Yeah, I'm on board.
lose track of time, but I don't lose track of the people I'm taking care of. What? What is it? What is that?
As you converse, you hear a signal coming through the dashboard of the bridge. It's a sound that you've all come to recognize. You are all probably fluent in Morse code. It is, of course, a distress signal coming through your dashboard.
Oh, distress signal. Captain to the bridge.
Are you paging them?
Yeah.
Excellent. You page for the captain, and a moment passes. The signal is still coming through, the beep's still frantically paging into the night. A few more moments pass, and the captain hasn't appeared.
Captain. General.
It's not that far from his quarters. It usually takes approximately 237 and a half steps. I don't understand how he's not here yet.
I don't understand steps, but I think we should go split up and look for him.
Absolutely. I want to go out in that hallway, and I want to see if there's anybody in the hallway that we have to fight.
I'll man the comms.
Excellent.
I'm in. Let's go take a gander around the ship.
Got one of my swords drawn.
Great. Here's how I'm going to do this. I'll go over here like a weatherman. So, are you splitting up, you said?
That was just my suggestion.
I figure I should man the comms in case there's more distress.
Great. The beeping continues as you remain at your pilot's seat. Are the rest of you going in one group, or are you going in two groups? And if so, what are the groups?
I'm going to go toward life support because if he was coming from his captain's quarters, he should have been here by now. So I'm going the other way.
I'll join you and go the other way.
All right, and then Nimcha and Dr. Cheese Dre will be going towards the other direction, I imagine?
Correct.
Excellent. So life support is right down here. We'll begin with that party. As you make your way into the hallway, and you can hear the beeping behind you starting to phase out a little bit as you move further away, and you make your way towards the doorway to life support. As you make your way towards it, you notice it's slightly ajar, which is different because things in this ship are generally exactly where you expect them, both for organization and for quality of life.
Someone's been here.
This is the first time I have not seen a door either completely open or completely closed. They usually whoosh whoosh.
Yeah. I mean,
should take a look at this and make sure it's not anything mechanically wrong.
well, I think there's definitely something askew, but I'm gonna go in.
All right.
It sounds like you're trying to do that sneakily. Is that the case?
Yeah, there could be somebody in there.
All right. I'm going to say that sneaky is lasers. So, can you please roll me lasers?
How many?
Tess?
1 or 2? How many?
You roll what you are savvy and explorer. I think we could argue that your explorer would be able to help you in being stealthy. You have a lot of experience wandering places, and so you roll 2 dices. Dices.
I have
and let me know how many of them are under your.
One of them is under. I have.
All right, excellent. That means you have a mixed success. So you do it, but something goes a little unexpected. You move in this door, and you are stealthy. But as you go in, the door closes behind you. And as you feel for the lock, it is locked. You've made your way into this room now that you can see a little bit more. It is a life support room. There are several oxygen tanks on the floor that are hooked up to various cables that seem to go into various ventways. And along the wall nearest the door, there is a series of holders carefully snapped in with life support units for each one of you on board. One of them is missing. And with that, I will jump to the other group. Cheese Dre and Nimcha.
Dre, listen, you really should think about telling me who's got the sickness because I have to know about everybody's safety on this ship.
Oh, everyone is safe as long as they continue to watch their diet. I don't want, again, I can't name names, but someone has been eating a lot of deli meats.
Let's destroy the deli meats. Put it on the list. We'll put.
All right, I will make a note of it.
All right.
Excellent. Are y'all? Where do you intend to go along this upper hallway? Are you going to their bunk, or are you just checking all the rooms along the way?
I'd say let's go check.
Was that you writing it with your mouth? Of course
Yes.
it was.
I'd say let's go check the captain's bunk. See if maybe he went and took a little captain nap.
Yes, let's go. I have often wanted to observe the captain sleeping. For research.
It's angelic. Is there anything in the hallway on our way here? I'm very hyper aware.
Sure. Roll me lasers for perception, I think.
How many?
So you're trying to. What?
How many dice?
You are an intrepid soldier. I think we could argue that soldiers would involve perceiving and looking at things carefully. So I'll allow you to have 2 dice.
Fantastic. I got 2 6s, so 6.
6. Okay. And you were going for lasers, so you probably did not make that happen. So you don't see, and not only don't you see, but in your like rubbing your eyes and trying to see it on the hallway, you manage to walk straight into a wall and do a bonk.
Oh.
It's
Am
very
I?
embarrassing, but it doesn't hurt.
Did I have deli meat? Am I dying?
According to the scans I've been running, you are not dying at the moment, although I do not recommend running into bunks in the future.
This is between us.
Yes, I can't tell anyone. It would violate doctor-patient confidentiality. Although I may mention that some member of the crew I was with earlier did walk into a bunk.
You're a little gossip, Doctor.
Yes.
All right, you go to the captain's bunk, and the door is locked. It's you press against it, and it does seem to be unopenable. Well, at least by basic doorknob turning abilities.
Hey, Captain! Hello?
You yell against the bridge, the bunk door, and a moment passes, and no response seems to happen.
I'm gonna knock on the door. Real hard.
With some impressive knocks. Oh, sorry.
Please, let me.
With a series of impressive knocks, both from fist and bum and head, there's no response still. There's nothing coming from this door.
Why is it locked? Is it usually locked?
No, it is not usually locked. I mean, I don't have any way of knowing for sure what the captain does with his door, but he seems as though he's either trapped or not in there at all.
Can you scan for signs of life in there?
I can try.
Yeah, all right. What do you think? Lasers or feelings? I'll let you choose. Justify it to me.
Using the incredible technology built into his supportive broom handle, Dr. Zdre will use lasers in his knowledge of biometrics.
Excellent. Great. And you can add your doctor to that for sure. So that's 2 dice.
Oh. Let's see. I got a 1 and a 5.
A 1 and a 5. All right. So a 1 is lower than I think you're feeling. Wait, isn't your feelings 5?
Oh, I'm all lasers.
Oh, you're all lasers. Okay. Great. I thought one of your numbers was 5. My bad. You with a mixed success, you managed to note that there's nothing in there. You don't sense anything behind that door. At least not in the sense of life. There's not even a space rat, which you've had a problem with lately.
According to my scans, there is nothing living inside the captain's quarters. I don't know, however, in my limited experience, if that's normal for humans.
That's ominous. Let's check the other bunks.
To the B!
All right, yeah, to the B. These are the bunks that you all live in, and the doors are all openable. You make your way down the bunks one at a time, and other than bits of posters or pictures of home and a signed picture of Ariana Grande in Texas room, you don't see anything especially interesting or different. Nothing in these rooms seems to be different from how you expect it.
All right. So we keep moving on. Checking the lounge.
Great. I will jump to the other team real quick, and we'll jump back to you in a moment. Tess, you are stuck inside this room. You have noticed that one of the life support things is stuck. And Tony, you are on the other side.
Tony.
The door is just shut.
Tess.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Please,
I'm gonna
please
try
tell
and
me
open the door.
You brought your toolkit. Okay, good.
Oh, I never go anywhere on the ship without my toolkit.
Well, now's the time to use your skills, okay? Get me out of here.
Oh, knuckle crack. Let's do it.
All right. Lasers and you are a mechanic, so go, or engineer rather, so go ahead and use that.
Oh boy.
That's 2 dice.
I rolled exactly. I rolled a 2 and a 4, and my laser number is 4.
All right, so that's laser feelings.
Yeah.
So you now get to ask a question.
Oh boy. Is there any indication which direction on the ship whoever took the life support unit has gone? Are there any clues, I guess, pointing toward that we might have missed?
Okay, yeah. I will say that because you have a laser feelings, you spy a bit of canvas on the ground towards the end of this hallway right here.
Okay.
And you also managed to open that door, which was the goal of that roll.
Perfect. All right, Tess. Is everything all right? Everything. Oh,
There's
no.
an entire life support piece missing. The door is locked, okay? Someone's been in here.
All right, we gotta find everybody and make sure that they're all safe. I think I saw canvas.
Attention,
Someone
this is the
doing
pilot.
art.
This is XOXO. Just to let you know, still distress. We've still got distress. I'm still distressed. There's still distress. That's all.
The
This is
beepings
pilot.
are still
Out.
happening. Yes.
Oh no! All right, we gotta head back towards the engines.
All right, Tony and Tess head back to the engine. Nimcha and Cheese Dre. Sorry, Dr. Cheese Dre. You're going into the lounge still, or are you going to go to the bridge as well?
Do we have communications with our friends?
I would say I'm going to say that there are places to use the intercom around the ship. Probably one right about here, towards the back, and then probably another one like in the engineering room.
Okay. Well, I'm thinking, unless anything new has happened with the pilot, we should keep looking.
We can at least cut through the lounge as we're waiting.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, you walk through the lounge. Nothing seems amiss there, as it always is. Card table in the center of the room, some comfy couches and chairs that have been worn through the years of time to be exactly the right degree of softness. A foosball table, but not quite as an Earth foosball table is. The ball floats a little bit above the board the entire way.
I appreciate that.
It's a bit of home. You make your way through the other side into the other hallway, and you find yourself right up on top of that piece of canvas that Tony had noticed down the hallway before.
Canvas.
Canvas.
Looking a bit closer, it does seem to be recognizable as one of the tags that comes with the individual life support systems.
A canvas tag.
That you rip
My
off
God.
before use.
We should report this to the rest of the crew. I'll grab it. For the birds.
Great.
Let's go to the bridge and keep an eye out for any other weirdness along the way.
Excellent. You make your way to the bridge. Chi conveniently carrying that bit of canvas. And emerge at the bridge, and you are now all reunited together as a group. With the beeping still occurring in the background.
Hey guys, where's the captain?
I didn't see him, but I got locked in life support and one of the support systems is missing.
Oh no.
It's okay, I took 1 million photos on my smart device.
Okay, cool.
We found a canvas tag. And the captain's quarters are locked.
Oh.
And I found the bag of dates. With the seeds still in.
Well, we got this distress signal. It's still distressful, and we still don't know where the captain is, and the captain's quarters are locked. And I don't know which one of those is more important, but one of them's at least pretty important. Maybe both. Maybe I could fly towards the distress while we try to find the captain.
Mm-hmm.
Should one of us answer the distress signal?
Oh, that's a great idea. Dang, I should have thought of that.
Hey, yeah, what are they distressed about?
I guess I could try and communicate. Yeah, this is the Raptor. We picked up your distress signal. Does that sound good? That sounds good, guys, right?
Help! Help us!
Oh, who is this? Where are you?
We're Quadrant 7C! X344!
There's more than 4 quadrants?
Oh, honey. There's so many quadrants.
I would have thought 4. Okay, 7C. Wait, what's the problem?
We're getting aborted, but please help! That's all you
They're
can
being
make
boarded by pea soup.
7-3 X something.
Yeah. I think I got it in the computer. I can get us there. We should go, right? Let's
I've
go.
always wanted to go to a
Absolutely.
Wi-Fi password. Let's do it.
Okay.
I haven't been to this quadrant. This is new territory for me. I'm stoked.
All right. Well, I guess with the captain, who I don't know where the captain is, but we should probably go help. All right. I'm gonna fly us there.
All right, you navigate the ship.
Now.
Boom. I'm not going to make you roll for that. You're a pilot. You make your way through space. And as you make your way towards the area where the distress call was coming from and wasn't too far, you get closer and closer. You make out a ship in the distance that appears to be just like tumbling over itself. In a not, like, usually spaceships move in like a somewhat linear fashion, or up or down. But this appears to be moving in a way that is extremely unnatural, up and down, over, upside itself.
Well, now, them stabilizers is all out of whack. I got a cousin that could probably fix it for you, but it's cheaper to get a new ship. I can probably, stabilize it, but...
It looks like it's adrift. I don't know if it's under active control at all.
That looks like distress.
And danger.
Hello, ship. This is we're here. Are you there? We're here to help.
Help him! Help! And then it's like a bit of like feedback hits the communication, and it cuts off entirely.
I lost him. I assume permanently, but we'll see. I can try to line up with their docking collar.
Yes.
It seems dangerous.
I agree. I also am worried about leaving our own ship when we're having distress of our own.
That's true. Jeez.
Are you gonna try and dock?
We gonna dock? Are we gonna try and find the captain first, or what?
Well,
You're in charge of safety. What's your judgment?
Listen, we have precious cargo aboard and precious cargo missing. We need to, I think, lock down those two important artifacts before we ever consider letting someone else onto our ship or getting on another person's ship. Although I do care for someone else in trouble. If there was some way we could get to them without letting them board our ship, I would consider it.
I'm down for that. Tony, could you open
Yeah.
the captain's door?
Yeah, absolutely. I got.
You got me out. You should try that.
All right, give me those lasers, and I'll add engineer. I'll also add hot shot because I feel like picking the locks is an extremely hot shot maneuver.
All right.
So you got 3 dice to work with.
Okay. I got 2 2s and a 6.
All right. So a big success. Yeah, you open that lock and it looks so cool. Like it is like kapunk. It's like Fonzie hitting the jukebox. You just like bakunk and it opens up without a problem.
Wow, nice job.
Thank
Tony,
you,
that
thank
was,
you.
you know, your
Never
calendar
been a
ideas.
doormat I couldn't open.
Your calendar idea is like ticking up on my to-do list.
All right. All right. Well, let's
Just
take a
think.
look at how the captain's living.
All right, yeah, the door swings open. You see a room that has not much character to it. There is a simple bunk and a desk next to it, a journal on that, and it seems somewhat barren beyond that.
Like no captain?
There's no captain for sure. There's no, like, the closet seems empty. It is essentially an empty room.
Where's all the captain's stuff? Like, they've got stuff.
Like, he's deserted, but I don't understand how. But I want to investigate this journal.
That'd be terrible.
Ordinarily, I don't like reading journals of other folks, you know, privacy, whatnot, but
Yes, privacy, especially on a ship like this, is very important. We don't want our secrets, like who ran into things earlier, to get out.
Tess, write up one of your privacy statements for yourself in this journal.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I mean, like, I know all about sharing and pouring my heart out on my blog, and if you didn't want someone to read something, there are ways to hide it. You don't just leave your journal sitting out. I'll write up a note, though, just in case. I'm gonna cover us legally.
As we all know, writing a note makes it okay to read other people's possessions.
Yeah.
Are you reading the journal then?
I would love to.
Excellent. You open it up to flip to day 1, and it says, Day 1, captaining's going great. Just another day among the stars. Boy, I love being a captain and doing captain things.
Go to the last date.
If we find the captain, I'm gonna give him some writing lessons. Woof.
You're flipping to the last day?
Yeah, what's on the last date?
Great. Boy, I love being a captain. Captaining is great. It's great doing all the correct things to do as a captain. And nothing out of line or out of order. Just following captain rules and doing captain things.
This
Like a
isn't
captain.
even how he talks.
No.
This book is a lie.
This is
did he mention me at all? Just curious.
This isn't how the captain talks.
Tony sure does eat a lot of deli meat. It's fun being a captain.
Tony!
Ooh.
This is not.
I think the captain might have been captain napped, guys.
Yeah, nobody leaves their journal out. Like I said, you don't just leave that out. This is clearly a plant.
The captain is much smarter and more beautiful and stronger and chiseled and better at thinking and writing than that betrays.
Yes.
Yeah, he eats deli meats with me. If I did that sort of thing.
Okay, well.
Maybe captain's on the other ship. We should check it out.
How? What?
Wouldn't we have known if someone left? This is
I don't
so
know.
bizarre.
There's only so many things in space, and this is the closest one. So that's just what I don't know. Alarm.
Jiminy.
Sword.
While you are in this room, the sirens start going off, and the lights begin to flash to red and back to their white on a somewhat consistent basis in the background.
Head flashlight.
I know what that alarm means. It means...
Do you?
I don't know. I'm a pilot.
You faintly hear an alert coming from the bridge that you all left behind.
Oh no!
Shields breached. Shields breached. Shields breached.
I run back to the pilot's chair.
I hop along with him.
I'm going back to the bridge.
I am gonna run to electric and figure out what's wrong with the shields.
Excellent. Those of you who run to the bridge, you see indeed a flashing red light coming from there on the dashboard, and there's a beacon, not a beacon, a graphic on the monitor that is also flashing with it. That seems to imply that the shields have indeed been breached. And they indicates that it is towards the back of the ship. I do not remember ship terms. It's this side.
It's aft.
I'm running aft.
You're running aft.
Running aft
Tony
with my
is
sword.
already headed.
No, Tony's. Oh no.
Tony.
I'm
You.
just the man with the wrench and the flashlight. Doodly doodly doot.
Great. You make your way. So the way to get into engineering is through the cargo hold, which is also where this ramp that lowers to let people in and out of the ship is.
Ooh.
As you make your way into the cargo hold, I'll catch you up in a second, Ninja. As you make your way into the cargo hold, you see what looks like some kind of metal claw, kind of sneaking its way where the ramp connects to the ship. It's just sort of prying its way through.
Oh no! I want to whack.
And
whack
you
that
all-
thing with the wrench.
You're gonna whack it with a wrench.
Yeah, I
Excellent.
don't want that to open. I don't have a. Despite my outward appearance, I don't have oxygen. All right.
At this point, Nimsha runs into the room behind you, and you see exactly what Tony sees.
I want to bash my swords on that little hand.
Oh, you want to take turns like we're on one of those railroad push carts? Just thwack, 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 thwack.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
All right. Both of you roll me feelings. I feel like strength is feelings. You feel your body.
I rolled a 2. I do not have very strong.
And then Nimsha, I'm gonna give you 2 dice.
I rolled a 2 and a 3, and 2 is my number.
Oh, excellent. So you get laser feelings.
Laser feelings!
Excellent. Which means it's a success. And Tony, it sounds like you did not succeed. Is that correct?
I did not succeed even
Excellent.
a little bit.
Tony, you not only miss this, but fall to the ground, and your foot slips through the gap that is being opened slowly in this ramp.
Oh no!
Nimcha, you do manage to hit this, and it hits it with a resounding clang. It seems that this is not an actual hand, but something made of metal. And you have laser feelings, so you can ask a question.
Is the captain on the ship? Is that a question I can ask?
I feel like it needs to be the kind of question that yeah, okay, I'll answer it. You have now been through most parts of the ship except for the bathroom / shower / gym in the mess hall, and the engineering bay, and you get a strong feeling that the captain is not on this ship.
Cool.
Tony is slipping his way through this door. I'm gonna jump back to the bridge real quick. Bridge, is there anything you guys are up to?
Yeah, I'm jumping on the sensors. I'm scanning to see, internal ship sensors, external ship sensors, all the sensors, I want everything that the ship knows about everything. I'm scanning.
Great. Yeah, you tickety-tacky on your computer, and you see that there is, in fact, not only a shield breach, but that there seems to be something happening with the cargo bay, with the ramp, with the door, essentially.
All right, I get on the mic. Hey, everybody, heads up! There's a cargo, the cargo ramp. Something's going on. Check out the cargo ramp. I mean, if you're not already, because you probably are, because you guys are awesome. I love you.
Is that ship out there stabilized? Is that ship a decoy like the journal? I'm so confused.
The ship is still tumbling in the distance.
All right. It seems like we could have a danger on our ship as well as on the other ship. I think we should hedge our bets and pull up alongside it, just in case we have to jump ship.
I'll try to match rotations just so we're alongside.
Starting to think that maybe there's a good reason why I hadn't been to this sector before.
Sector is a great word that doesn't involve the word for inherently. Excellent. Note to self. Great. Are you trying to navigate the ship next to it then?
Yes, I'm gonna try to pull match whatever kind of derelict rotation
right.
I'm gonna try to pull up.
All right. What are you using your reroll on, Hallie? Allie, we're not rolling anything right now, but if you want to affect the game in some manner, I'll allow you to. I was gonna ask him to roll right now for doing that navigation. So if you want to affect that roll in advance, feel free to make it a critical success or fail rather.
Allie's got the power.
Unless
It's
that
a
was about him
laser
falling
feeling
into the
power.
thing from a few minutes ago. In which case, let me know.
Allie's got the power. The laser
power.
L-A-T-D.
All right.
Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and try and match
Great.
the
We'll
rotation.
roll for that, and if that's the roll that Allie is affecting, then we'll change it when it happens.
All right.
You are, of course, a pilot, so you may use that.
All right, and I would argue that this is feeling because I totally fly by feeling because I feel everything.
All right, I'll allow it.
All right, I got a 2 and a 6. A 2 is a laser feelings.
Okay. So you succeed. I will note that it is a lot harder to fly than you remember it being. It seems like something is dragging you down or pulling you back in some way. But you do manage to make your way over to that ship. What would you like your laser feelings question to be?
I think it should have something to do with this situation, and so I'm going to say, is there another ship docked with us?
I want a real quick check and see if Allie wants to make that a fail or not, because she said she was going to use her reroll before I actually go through with it. I forgot about that. Allie, are you being helpful or are you being hurtful? Are you a lover or a hater? Either is fine. Failure can be exciting.
Just through failure we learn and become more angsty.
I'm going to give that about 10 more seconds. A failure. Okay. My bad. Never mind.
Oh.
We got a hater. I'm going to turn off the siren too because it's bothering me now, but it's still playing in the background.
XO, can you please mute the emergency?
Yeah, sure, no problem. Click.
Thank you.
Yeah, got your back.
Thank you. That is a fail. So I take it back. You did not navigate to that ship correctly.
Oh no!
And it's because it feels like something is dragging you back.
What happened? What's going on?
You're like scooting. It feels like it's just like you're pressing the ignition, or whatever the space equivalent of ignition is, but it's just not. It's like going forward like a couple feet and then like kind of like pulling back again.
Guys, something's wrong. I promise. I honestly, I know. All right, hands on. 10 and 2. 10 and 2. Guys, I know what's going on. I know how to fly the ship, but something's gone wrong. Like we're getting dragged back. Like I don't know. Either there's like a black hole behind us, or another ship is like clamped on. It's pulling us back. Something's going on.
I feel it too in my inner star heart.
Yeah,
Your inner
exactly.
star heart.
Right there.
This is a great place to pop back to those people in the back there. Tony has a foot and slowly coming through this hole. Nimsha, what you doing?
I'm gonna grab Tony and pull him out.
All right, let's use your feelings here.
Oh,
I'm gonna save Tony, who's one of the truest friends I've ever had.
This is a very intrepid
go
move,
way
I would
back.
say, so you can use your intrepid on this.
I got a 3 and a 6.
3 and a 6. And this is feelings. And what's your number again?
2.
2? Amanda said that Exo leave the emergency brake on. Excellent. So you have a mixed success. You managed to pull Tony out. You grip their hand and pull them in through this cargo bay door and the treading upon it. Your shoe, Tony, is however pulled off and lost to the annals of space.
Oh, they
also,
don't even make Chucks anymore.
This gap between that this metal claw is making is opening further and further with every second.
Okay.
And it's slowly being pried down.
Are there any helmets or like oxygen things around here in this room?
I think there's probably one emergency helmet in this suit, in the cargo hold. The life support, like emergency life support systems, are all in the life support room, except for the captain's, which is missing.
I want to put that helmet on Tony.
Awesome.
If he'll accept.
I accept your helmet.
Tony is now wearing a helmet.
All right.
And then I want to run over. You said in cargo, or next to cargo, there's a little beep boop beep talkie
Yes.
guy. I want to run over to the
outside.
talkie guy in the hallway, and I want to report what I'm seeing.
Great. You in the bridge here, Nimcha. Go ahead and make your announcement.
Everyone, there's a giant metal claw ripping open the ramp in cargo. Tony's got a helmet. Everybody should get some life support and help. Be safe. Stop eating salami.
I'm gonna go back and help. I don't need life support, cause, yeah. I'm gonna go back and help.
Doc, let's get life supported up.
I'd like to try and adjust the hydraulics on this ramp to slam shut harder.
Okay. Roll me feelings. We set up feelings as strength, so go ahead and use that.
All right. I rolled. How many dice?
You're a mechanic. You're an engineer. So 2. I don't think this is an extremely hot shot.
I rolled a 6 and a 2.
All right, and you are going for feelings. Definitely one of those is definitely over.
Yeah.
So you do manage to tighten it, and it does start closing shut, but it closes around the claw.
Oh no!
Mixed success. So there's still air coming in, but you have managed to prevent it from opening any further. Doc and Tess were suiting up. Amanda, yes, you can use a reroll. What would you like to do with it?
Laser feelings power, Amanda.
The Starheart's #1 hit song, Laser Feelings Power.
Power.
Pew, pew.
Pew, 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 pew.
Pew, 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 pew.
The cloud maneuver was a mixed success, so it stopped it from opening further, but it didn't get the claw out and close the door entirely. You're thinking of Power Rangers.
Go.
I'm thinking of better success. All right, thank you, Amanda. Using that re-roll, this has gone from being a claw, just in the door, to managing to push those hydraulics so hard with that brute strength that it squeezes that claw slowly out of the door, and the ramp closes again. For now.
Oh, jeez.
I know I'm getting suited up, LOL, but someone just commented on my blog that they thought that the Power Rangers song was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh.
What a fool!
You mean laser feelings on a spaceship? That's fine.
Great. Let's see how many youth TV shows of the 90s we can work into this game.
I've got laser feeling. No, this is too much music. I'm also running over to the life support to get some life support because I am an oxygen breather.
Excellent. I don't think that you have the rule to put them on. You've practiced this many times. It is probably sorry, Chi.
I just want to point out that that Dr. Cheese Dre's suit it's a regular life support unit. Just the arms and legs are completely floppy, except for one leg.
Where the broomstick goes?
Yeah.
Perfect. Just like 3. I love this very much. XOXO, are you still rushing towards the cargo bay?
As far as I know, there's still a problem there, so yes.
Great. You get there just in time to see Tony throwing his wrench in the air and catching it like a very cool dude. The ramp slamming to a shut.
Hey guys, so there's something like out there.
Yeah, I'll say.
XOXO, can you make a lasers roll for me, please?
The one die?
Yep.
All right. I rolled a 6. So.
Which is a laser. Oh no, that's not a laser.
That's
Never
a
mind.
failure. I would have to roll a 1 or a 2.
You're in the dark then. Tony, I'll allow you to send the roll. Now that things have calmed down a little bit and you're looking around the room.
Say again.
Can you also make a lasers roll for me, please?
Oh yeah.
Now that things have calmed down, you're looking around the room a little bit.
One and a. Oh, how many dice?
1 dice.
Okay, cool. It was
a 1. Great. So you succeed. You now have time to take a breath, and you can look around the room. You're taking in all the great metal, the lovely chevron treading that's on the ground, the boxes of extra gear and rations you have, the welding tools, and that's all you see in this room.
Ah, frig, the box, the crate, the thing. Ah, jeez.
Are really important mission supplies?
Yeah.
Yes, the thing that you are transporting is in fact missing. I imagine those of you that were putting on life support have now reached this room.
Dang.
OMG.
What's going on? This is ridiculous. We lost the captain. We lost the cargo. There's a derelict spaceship and a monster claw, something metal claw, all at once. This is like.
I mean, it kind of makes sense that all this stuff would go to crap at one time, but it doesn't make it any less stressful.
Oh, your Chuck!
Indeed, past the window of the ship, a shoe, a lone Chuck.
Tony, that's
floating in space. And no one can hear it scream because it's in space.
Chuck. Oh no.
Space Chuck. That'll be a star one day.
Next to it, a single bottle of jam goes by.
Oh no, did we get jammed?
No, just a space jam.
Hey, I don't know what else to do. Should we go try to get that ship?
Do we have cameras on the outside of our ship?
I don't know if well, I checked the sensors and didn't get anything like that. But look, I don't know if we can link up because there's something tugging on the ship from outside, and I don't have full control over the piloting. Not that I have any control of the piloting right now because I'm here and not in the bridge, which is where I probably should be. But I'm just saying, there's something attached to the ship that probably shouldn't be. I think.
You get the feeling, just through intuition, I'll say, that the thing that was holding you back was probably that giant claw.
Oh, and maybe it's gone?
We have to chase after that.
Seems to not be in the ramp anymore, at least.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to go back to the cockpit and just do a sort of a 360, a zoom all around, just look and see what I can see. Because I want to see whatever it was that was just attached to us.
Try and get in contact with that other ship again, see what's going on with them.
Yeah. All right.
Also, are all of our escape/medical pods still on the ship?
Nope.
That traitorous. Little stinky captain. Handsome, beautiful.
I shared my Earth salami with him.
XOXO, you go back to the bridge and you're doing a circle. You see a ship that has a large cable kind of like hanging behind it that has a claw attached to it. And it is beginning to make its way away from you.
Guys, it was a space tentacle ship. I repeat, it was a space tentacle ship. The claw tentacle thing, it's retracting. Is the ship itself going away, or what's the ship doing?
The ship is also maneuvering away.
Gotta follow it.
They have our stuff.
After that
sorry,
space,
just to be clear, are there two ships, or is there one ship, the derelict with the tentacle claw?
There is one ship with the claw attached to it. You don't see the other ship anymore.
The derelict?
Yeah.
Jeez, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what happened. The derelict is gone, but now there's this other ship with the tentacle claw, the one thing that was just attached to us. So.
Okay, so like now might be a good time to tell you guys that I may or may not have set up like little GoPro cameras around just to like capture behind the scenes footage of our trip, and I wonder if there's a chance that I could roll back some of the footage that I have from the bridge to see
Oh my
if
God,
I
you're the
captured
best.
anything
Totally.
useful. Yeah, it's a little creepy, I know, but like, you know, you can never have too much content.
Great. Yeah, I love this. I'm gonna allow this because it's ridiculous. You review your footage from your GoPros, and I'm assuming you're looking for like this evening.
Yes.
Great. You see the captain leaving the bridge with his hands in his pockets, whistling.
Very sounds suspicious.
Just
And
doing
then
captain
look left
things,
and
like he
right.
said in his journal.
Go down the hallway. Open up. Oh, I see. Sorry. I was reading the chat. Open up the doors to the life support. And go inside. I'm imagining that your GoPros are primarily in the hallways.
Oh yeah, mostly in the hallways, and then like one just sort of like facing out from the bridge view. You know, trying to get like a really good like Star Trek vibe
Sure.
for my content.
All right. The captain then heads to their own bunk.
I've never been invited to a captain's brunch.
And I would love to figure out a way for the chat to play. That's something I should look into and figure out a way for that. I do have a game planned for down the line. So let's respond to the chat real quick. That will involve the chat as one giant player playing with us. Well, that'll be down the line. All right. You see the captain go to his own bunk. Again, you don't have a camera in there. You just see him whistling, his arms in his pockets.
That would be crossing a line to put the cameras in the bedrooms or the bathroom, and I'm not a total monster.
We appreciate that.
Yeah.
They emerge with a bag and then make their way down the hallway and disappear into the cargo bay. And that is, you don't see them re-emerge from there.
Are there any records of like when doors open or cargo, like anything like that on the ship? Like if the cargo
think
bay.
that's probably reasonable. Yeah, I think that's probably reasonable. If you want to review the logs, you see bridge door open, life support room open, not full, there's no close for it because it was ajar. I don't think the bunk doors would have logs for them. That would be a little invasive. And then cargo doors open, and then ramp open. Pod going out.
Treacherous little captain.
He totally ditched us. That is so not captain-like.
That is so not captain.
Yeah, that's not even close to doing captain stuff.
No. Well, Okay, so our status
This ship is, by the way, going further and further away from you as you're conversing about this.
Yeah, we got no other leads except for the ship that tried to break into us, but now I think maybe we need to break into it. I don't know.
Yeah, I want to hack in and see if I can like steal the chart that they have, the course that they have charted.
All right. Well, I'm gonna pursue.
I almost said the chart that they had coursed, and how embarrassing would that be for a celestial cartographer to make that mistake?
Pretty embarrassing, I know.
I will never tell anyone. I will never tell anyone specifically who said that and made that error.
Okay, I'm laying in a pursuit course.
All
that
right.
That's going away.
You make your way after them, following, zigging and zagging through space. At some point, coming through a large, like swarm of Amazon boxes, just kind of freewheeling through space, plowing through them as they scatter around you. And then this flash of light happens. And the ship you were following seems to dive forward, creating a larger gap from you, and emerging into the atmosphere of a dot that you're approaching, that's slowly becoming larger and larger. A blue dot, from what you can tell. Are you going to continue following it?
Yeah. Hey guys, it's going into that blue dot, which seems to have atmosphere, so I'm gonna guess it's a planet. With my pilot experience.
Yeah. Let's go for it. A new
right.
world.
Wait, does
reach
this
out
ship...
to the. I don't want to get shot as we go in. So, reach out to the planet.
Does this ship go in the atmosphere, or is it just like a space, exclusive ship?
Yeah, like how big ships have the little boats that get closer to shore.
This is a pretty small ship, so you can go into the atmosphere with it.
All right, great. I'm
We're not
going to pursue unless anyone has
tenders.
a reservation.
All right.
Yep.
Sounds like it's happening.
Gotta go. I feel like I have reservations, but we don't have a choice.
Yeah, I think.
Agreed.
Plus, I want our stuff back.
Yeah.
Sure. Who doesn't? You begin to lower into this. One second. Excuse me. I didn't have to say excuse me. I muted myself. You didn't know what was happening. Damn it. You lower into the atmosphere, and you can slowly feel the gravity of this planet kick in as you begin to make out more of the planet. And it is indeed mostly blue, mostly water, with small bits of green here and there. And you can see one of the ships. You can see like the faintest trace of where the ship went, and it's a green dot not too far out. As you make your way further down, you can begin to see the water doesn't seem too deep necessarily in some places. It's like there's bits of green all under the water where it is. The water is beautifully clear, and as you approach this bit of green, you can see trees, bushes, all kind of, rather than being like a regular, like a pine tree or like palm trees, it's like they're like crazy straws. Like the trees all kind of like noodle around themselves and make like squiggly shapes. Occasional tufts of green coming out of them, tufts of purple here and there, tufts of pink, all kinds of exciting colors coming from these trees. Primarily green, responsible for that large. Thank you indeed, Gopher 06. Making us an exciting map for this planet.
Do we have any information on this planet?
Yeah, is it in our... Do I know where we are, or...
Can I log into my parents' like master cartography's planet handbook and see if there's information on this planet?
Tess, in your personal nightmare, there is no 12GE service here. There isn't even 5GE or 4GE. There is nothing.
My blog!
Looks like you're gonna have to queue all those blog updates.
Alright, so the ship that I was following, it looks like it went to this. I'm gonna call it an island. I can tell what island it went to.
Yeah, you can get a gist for the island for sure.
All right. Is it like big enough that I'd be able to put down, or would they? Is it small enough that they'd totally see me land there?
You would be seen landing without question.
All right.
But they also know you're following them.
That's true. All right, guys. We're gonna touch down. We're gonna go figure out what's going on here.
Yes, as close as possible. I don't like traveling.
Fair enough. All right.
Prepare for hostility. Does everybody have a personal weapon?
My camera device
I
has
think Tessa's personal weapon is usually gossip, but that's not going to work right now.
rude.
Got android fists. I'm gonna land us close to. If I can see the ship, I'm gonna land us close to the ship.
Yeah, let's roll lasers. Or feelings. No, I said lasers was expression. Lasers for if you can see the exact spot of the ship.
Okay.
I'll allow you to use your pilot for this. This seems like a pilot-esque skill. You have to find docks correctly, etc.
Double ones, so that's a success.
Great. Yeah, it's a big success. So not only do you land this ship correctly and near this other ship, but you do like a cool barrel roll just before you do it. Some excellent flourish.
Does my camera at least still work so I can capture images for later?
Yeah, you can still take pictures. You just can't like
Because
use
that
the
was a-
space internet.
Okay, that landing was incredible and deserves to be shared.
Oh, thank you.
You cue it to your Spacegram story for later.
Great.
And make your way to the ramp, I assume.
All right, guys, let's do it. Oh, I scanned the atmosphere to make sure it's breathable. For those guys.
It is breathable.
Yeah, you guys, you're cool.
On the surface,
Tony,
at least.
Tony, pack some of the lunch meat for us. I don't know what's on
Hey,
this
hey,
planet.
hey. No lunch meat. Leave the lunch meat.
Crew can have a little salami as a treat.
If
Already
anything
got it in
happens,
his backpack.
I'm gonna go out the ramp with my swords drawn.
All right. I'm picturing slow motion ramp coming down, cool music playing in the background, and Nimcho just like whew, extremely cool looking. Immediately followed by Dr. Cheese Dre bouncing behind their way down to this ship. As you land from the water nearby, a small, pink, soft, almost like one of those like little things on a string that like kind of like you make move around your hand and stuff. Those little soft guys, kind of like floops into the air and flits, and then like does a little circle around you, Dr. Chi, and comes back around and places itself in front of your eye, and then goes squeak.
Ah, squeak.
Squeak.
Squeak?
Squeak?
I'm going to try to scan it.
Oh, okay. You can roll me with your doctor for that. And I think if you want to, maybe you can include alien, because this is an alien species.
Oh, so 3d6.
Exciting. And rare.
So I'm rolling for lasers, I believe.
I think that's what we said it was before. Isn't that correct?
Yeah, Dr. Cheese Dre is all about the lasers.
Great. I believe that's what we said before then.
But I rolled a 3, a 1, and a 3.
Great. Then you made it on all three of them. That's a critical success, baby.
Yeah.
Your like scanning system tells you that this is a snarf, and it is a harmless creature from this planet, and it kind of like it's this planet's equivalent of like a guinea pig. Minus the diet part. They don't eat them, but they are like squeaky little friends. Not wildly intelligent, but you know, a baseline like dog level of intelligence. And it squeaks again.
And Dr. Cheese Stray shrugs, which you can tell, but it's tough.
Just enough of a hop to make the. Oh, you're not wearing the spacesuit anymore, I don't think, are you?
No. Oh yeah. Floop. And just goes, squeak.
Squeak. It seems enthusiastic. I think with a critical success, you can also probably baseline communicate with it.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing too fancy. We'll say like nothing longer than like a basic idea. Consider this like a talk with animals type thing.
Yeah. So I'm going to squeak as best I can. Like just come and join us. So squeak. Squeak,
and it
squeak.
like swivels around you and wraps itself around your broomstick and points its head in the same face as your face.
Wow, that is
I'll-
forward.
I will kill for this creature.
So adorable.
Yeah.
So cute. It's really cute, guys. Oh my god. I'm leaking hydraulic fluid.
You made a new friend, and his name is Snarf. And I did forget that Snarf was a character in Thundercats, but here we are.
Snarf.
That's the main difference. And yeah, you find yourself on this planet with a new friend.
Who we may or may not be escorting to its immediate death.
Not if I have anything to sort about it.
I pull out my spaceship keychain and I hit the button so that the retracts. And then
two chirps and it brings itself back up. And you put it on your cool chain wallet. All right. So what are you doing that you're down here?
I want to see if there's a way that we can trace which direction to go, like using some scent from Snarf, maybe, or like.
You're an explorer.
Yeah.
So I think that you could do some basic tracking. If you want, are you gonna try and like find tracks, or are you gonna like try and engage Snarf's help, or what's your plan?
I want to search for tracks, for clues of where the other beings went.
Excellent. You roll me for I think we said this was lasers, and go ahead and
Roll 2, 1 for explorer.
yes.
I rolled a 5 and a 4. I have failed.
All right. Yeah, you guys, y'all see Tess, like, who you know to be an explorer and know to be very competent, kind of like picking up like berries and like looking at the ground and like wandering in an entire circle around the ship, and then realizing that she's come back to exactly where she started.
Hey. Welcome back. How was your trip? What'd you find?
I found absolutely nothing. There's no trace that another being has been around the parameter of this landing zone.
Oh, that's so weird. They came here. I promise.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if my senses are off without my 12G or like if there just are no clues. But either way, I'm very disconcerted.
I'll take a look around. See if there's anything dangerous about.
All right. I'm going to say that soldier means that you can have 2 dice on this as well. That's something you probably trained in.
I've got a 2 and a 1.
All right.
Laser feelings.
Oh, is that one of your laser feelings?
What's a 2? 2 is my...
Okay, I didn't write down your numbers on my sheet. So you'll have to let me know when you have laser feelings.
Oh,
by that cool
laser
song.
feelings.
Great. All right. Not only do you succeed, but you get to ask a question. I have a hunch. I know what it's gonna be, but please let me know.
Oh gosh, what do you think my question's gonna be?
I mean, I have to think. I feel like it's gonna be like, where did they go?
Okay.
But like, I think that you should ask whatever question you wanted.
Is this planet inhabited by like friendly things? Like, have we just come across like a planet of cute little fuzzies, or does this planet have a danger that we have to be prepared
is
for?
this planet inhabited by dangerous creatures?
Yes.
Here's what I'll say. While you're tracking, you are managing to find the tracks of this other crew. It seems like they had the ability to make themselves invisible, or their ships rather invisible, not themselves. But you managed to find their tracks and kind of like clunk on the metal where their ship is. And as you're doing that, you make out their tracks themselves appear to be, well, there are two sets of tracks. One of which is probably about record sized on each foot, like a foot or 14 inches or so. The other of which appears humanoid and humanish sized. That's the tracks you make out. You also like in the area nearby, as you're taking a larger look, you do make out larger footprints in the area. I'm talking like 4 or 5 feet. And so you don't necessarily know, like, straight up, is there anything dangerous here? But you know that there are much bigger things here.
Well, let's find the door to this invisible little ship.
Somebody say doors? I'm on it. Knuckle crack, let's go. That's it.
All right. Yeah, you follow these footprints and find yourself at a small square patch of concrete with, by small I mean like 5 by 5, with a large vault door in the middle that takes up most of it.
Well, let's see here.
Tony, this is your specialty.
Oh,
Doors.
I'm on it. Just gonna have a quick salami sandwich while I do this. All right.
Dr. Chi, what did I say about this?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick this lock. Let's get on in.
All right, you're gonna try and pick this vault.
We'll have the mayonnaise back on the.
I'm gonna use Hotshot and Engineer again, so you got 3 dice to work with.
All right.
Can you describe to me what it looks like while you're doing this?
All right. So I've got in my left hand here, I've got a sandwich that I'm just constantly taking bites out of.
Sure.
On my other hand, I've got a wrench, and I'm twirling it back and forth, and then I slide it into my pocket, reach into my coat pocket, pull out a very tiny pack of what looks like a mixture of Allen wrenches and screwdrivers, and some laser screwdrivers as well. And I just start going to town. Every so often, I just take a bite. It looks like I have more hands than a human being should have. But then I just stop. I turn around. I'm going to need both hands for this, and I throw the rest of my sandwich to Snarf, and I am now two-handed the picking of this lock. And then I just turn around, switch everything back into the pockets where it's supposed to be, stand back, and then Fonzie kick the door, and it swings open.
Amazing. Snarf squeaks into the air, squeak, as the sandwich, which is roughly the size of him, does smack the broom right underneath him, and then spirals down the broom and takes some little bites out of it. And you have opened this vault.
Tony, that was awesome. Great job.
Thank you. I caught all of that footage. Don't worry.
Can't wait to be blogged About.
There's a ladder that leads down from this fall. It goes down from the stall door. It seems to go down into the darkness. You can't really tell how far.
Head flashlight.
Yeah, let's use all of our flashlights. I got a super flashlight on my 12G smart device.
Got a big mechanics flashlight that's got some heft to it.
This broom handle has been sitting under the ship lights for the last several. The dark charged.
Perfect. I was extremely curious how she was going to do that. All right. What's the order as we head down here?
I'll go first.
I'm right behind you.
I'll cover our rear.
Strong middle.
Rear.
I too.
Totally be fourth then.
Will be fourth.
Excellent, Nimcha. You make your way down this ladder. Your beacon, your headlamp, as you look down, occasionally illuminating further darkness. The clangs echoing around you from this ladder. Tess, you follow behind. Chi, you make your way in. Tony, you're about half your way in when you hear it from behind you. A confused roar. The XOXO, you can look around and place. There is a large creature that has like perfectly round feet, connected to two thin but robust legs that lead up to a creature that's probably about 15 feet high, with a head that is thin, long, purplish, and hungry looking.
Guys, there is a huge flamingo up here.
Can confirm,
Base
very
flamingo.
large, very purple.
Does anybody have any shrimp on them?
No, he's super hungry. In a bad way. Go. Get in.
Okay,
quick,
all right.
quick.
Oh gosh. All right.
So this goes down. It is going to charge towards you, XOXO. I need you to make me a feelings check to see if you get it in time.
Right. I've got like cool android kind of reflexes and pilot reflexes, and I'm all full of feelings and fear and electronic adrenaline.
I want to put out while you're rolling this that I am extremely here for Gopher 06's textual Foley work. It's making me very happy.
So I rolled 2 6s and a 2, which is laser feelings.
Laser feelings! Excellent.
Laser feelings roll.
Laser feelings.
Roll. Pew, 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 pew.
Excellent. What does it look like, this success? I want it to be a near success. Paint it to me. Paint it for me with your words.
All right. So the hyper flamingo is just like picture a T-Rex just like coming down on him, and he just like does a sort of a backflip away from it, which inadvertently sends him down towards the hole. And he means to grab onto the ladder, but like he kind of grabs the pole side of it and just kind of starts sliding down this side of it, and just kind of is holding on like to keep from falling.
All right. Hopefully without hurting your friends.
Well, I'll let you determine that since it's a near success.
And you get a question.
Okay.
While you're thinking of your question,
okay.
XOXO is sliding down towards you, Tony. I need you to make me a feelings check to see if you can support that weight or if you start sliding too.
Okay. I rolled a 5 and a 3.
All right.
Oh, wait.
Which is, I think, a success, right?
Mix.
Okay. All right. What's your question, real quick, XOXO?
Sure. Is there more danger that I should be worried about than the flamingo?
You would guess, based on the footprints you were following, and the fact that whoever this is was trying to escape from you, that there's probably danger ahead.
Well, okay.
Yeah, that's how I'm gonna answer that. And Tony, with your mixed success, you stop XOXO from falling further, but in doing so, your foot slips on the just right. You don't fall, you catch yourself, but your other Chuck does fall from your ankle, falling past Dr. Chi, who I just realized, how are you climbing down this ladder? Tell me more about that.
Chuckless Tony.
Have you ever seen those those toys where like there is a ladder and like you drop the toy at the top rung and then it like flips over, but it catches on the second rung and then it flips and catches the next rung and so on? It's exactly like that, but with teeth.
Great. Great. Luckily, Dr. Chi regrows his teeth every 2 years.
I'm like a shark, which is another species I'd like to get to know.
Perfect. Awesome. Those of you below hear something falling past you, and Nimcha at the bottom, about 10 feet below you, you'd guess you hear a splash as it hits the water that this ladder is leading into. The rest of this descent is without incident. You make it down this ladder.
Is the water safe to touch? Did the Chuck survive?
The Chuck seems to be still a Chuck.
It's wet though, and I don't want that for my socks.
All right.
Very uncomfortable.
How deep is the water?
Tony No Chucks is a great mob name. The water is about 1.5 feet deep.
Okay.
Nothing crazy. This tunnel is really industrial. It is like cement bricks almost, going around it. And it leads in one direction and one direction only.
Let's go!
Harry Styles is. You make your way down this tunnel, and there is a flash, not a flash, like a bit of light that seems to be appearing on the horizon.
Let's be sneaky as possible.
All right, I need all of you to make me a stealth check, which is same as lasers. Everyone make me a lasers check, please.
I'm a soldier. I'm trained in the stealth, so I'm gonna roll twice.
I got a 3. I got a laser feelings.
I also got
Oh, 2 questions.
I got a 1.
Great, excellent. And it looks like XOXO also failed.
I got a 3 and a 5.
Awesome. So, Tess and Tony, if you have your questions ready, let me know. Otherwise, I'll describe how this goes down while you think of them.
I do not have.
Nimcha, Tess, and Tony are the knight. They are like, it is like, is there anything there? Who could say? Dr. Chi and XOXO, however.
Yeah, I'm like, quiet.
Yeah. There's a splash from every single time the broomstick hits into the water. And XOXO, you just straight up fall. And it is like, spoosh, sending a little wave moving forward and completely ruining those excellent stealth rolls of everyone else. And you hear a voice from down the hallway go, "Hello?"
That's not the captain.
"Hello, is anyone there?"
Tess, you should take this.
Yeah, you're so sociable.
Okay, I'm gonna ask my laser feelings question.
What is it?
Is this creature friendly?
I will say that you have cause to believe that you're not going to be welcomed here, but also it doesn't sound like it's like currently angry.
Okay.
I'm trying to answer these questions, but also respect like that there are certain things you wouldn't be able to know outright.
I'll ask my laser feeling question then. Is there
Right.
a danger that we have not noticed?
Great question.
That is a good question.
Yeah. It is at this time that you notice, Tony, a fin in this 1.5 foot deep water making its way from the opposite side of the tunnel in your direction.
Ooh. Y'all, we should be...
And in a moment, another fin raises up behind it. And another. And another.
Okay.
And then one last one to make a flying V or a swimming V gliding towards you in this water.
Oh, the mighty glugs.
How is Snarf taking this?
Snarf is shivering against your broomstick, and he has gone all the way like right below your head, as close as it can be.
Tony.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you one more time to get rid of your salami and throw it at the swimming V.
But this is like so all right.
Do it.
I pull out several individually wrapped pieces of salami, and I throw them at these fins, quietly weeping to myself the whole time.
Awesome. I'm not gonna make you rule with that. I really like that move, and I appreciate the pain it caused you. With 5 more splashes, you managed to actually. You know what? I'm gonna make you one rule. Roll me strength, which we said was feelings. So roll me feelings to see how far you throw this.
I rolled a 3. I have failed. Oh, no. Was my upper arm strength is good for wrenching, not for tossing.
All right. So you throw this, and it does distract the sharks, which is great. However, it distracts the sharks like right next to this entrance to this hallway. This is good news and bad news. The good news is there's now a reason for noise in the hallway because there's sharks there. The bad news is if you want to go in that hallway, you're definitely going to have to interact with sharks.
The sharks for sure would attack us if not for the salam, right?
I mean, who can say?
Guys, look, I know I'm full of emotion right now, but I'm also an android, which means I'm not made of meat. So maybe the sharks won't like get me? I'll go first. Whew. I'll go first. What?
Do these creatures eat brooms?
I don't know that you would know. You could try using your scan again.
Right.
Most creatures don't, but I don't know.
All right, you and me, XOXO.
All right. Maybe we'll just chase them away when they realize that we're inedible. Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Great. Our 2 stealthy friends make their ways forward. And...
Well, I think I'm not trying to be stealthy at this point. I'm actually...
I was making a joke because you were very not stealthy before.
Fair. All right.
Quite the opposite.
Splash,
and
splash.
Yes.
Splash.
As you get closer, the sharks seem to turn their attention from the salami to you. They make their way forward, and one of them, because you're humanoid shaped, right, XOXO?
Yeah.
One of them does do a chomp on your legs, and it's like one of those cartoon sounds, like a can squishing, and you get some small dents in your machinery, but it seems uninterested after this, and seems to be hurt a little bit, and swishes away, and another one of these sharks These little, now that you're closer to, you can see them, and they're like entirely flat, except for where their teeth are at the very front, and their teeth are sideways. It like kind of like puts its teeth as if it's gonna try and chop your broomstick, and then in seeing its friend like swim away, it's like, I don't know about this, and also swims away. The other sharks kind of grab what's left of the pastrami or salami, I forget which one it was. Now I want deli meats, and follow behind it.
Let's get into that hallway.
Gotta make a run for it. Go, 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 go.
Go, go, go.
Yeah, you dive into this hallway, and you are greeted not by Miss Rose at the door, but by a large stone-skinned creature. It is like brownish gray, and it appears to literally be made of like boulders that have been like pieced together almost. And its head is just one big square rock. And has been like what it almost looks like it's been chiseled in, 2 holes for eyes and a always and forever smiley mouth. And it sees you just, hello?
Hello! And Dr. Chi is over the moon. This is so exciting.
It reaches up a hand to it. Who you are?
Hello, I'm Dr. Cheese Zdre. I am a cephalostalk, and I'm delighted to meet you. What sort of creature are you?
I'm Boulder Dash. We're made of rock. Are you supposed to be here? And it's the rock rotates, and the side now facing you, still 2 eyes, and then a little like downward dash, and then a slash ish, so that it's like a I don't know about this face.
And immediate. So I'm going to start a med scan.
All right. Yeah, roll me your lasers.
Rolling lasers. What, 1 die?
Yeah, you're a alien. We'll use your alien for this.
Cool. Ooh, I rolled a 2 and a 5. Laser feelings.
Laser feelings. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to think of a new one. Laser feelings. Too many syllables for Tailspin, it turns out. Yeah, you get a question. And you also you do well. So you note that this creature is a boulder being, and it doesn't require oxygen. It doesn't require any kind of like natural input. It just kind of exists until it wears down all of the rock on its being, and over time, it will chip away until it doesn't exist anymore. Each side of this rock has a different emotion on it for it to express. And it's not innately violent in any way. And it just kind of stares at you for a moment and says, and then it turns to like a kind of like a sad face, and then like it kind of like swivels between like sad and happy because it's not sure how to feel. And it's like, Are you supposed to be here?
Oh my god, you rock.
Also, Pat, if you have a question, let me know.
Is Boulder Dash getting us any closer to understanding what happened? Is this something that seems related to the captain's disappearance?
Yeah, you would recognize that these giant boulder feet would probably match the footprints you were following. That did lead from the spaceship, so you would suspect that this creature is probably in cahoots in some fashion with the captain.
So I will respond semi-honestly. We may have a friend in common. And I've already forgot. What's the captain's name?
Greg. I never named them, so Greg it is.
We are shipmates of Captain Greg.
Captain Greg?
Oh, you might recognize him. He does captain stuff.
Hmm?
Yeah, what do you think about Captain Greg?
He joined recently. Kind of a tool. Well, are you supposed to be here?
Affirmative. We have to meet with the captain.
Yeah,
Roll
we
me
just
feelings. That is a deception-ish thing.
I am helping.
Okay, great. So you get 2 dice. Roll the 2.
Laser feelings, laser feelings. Laser feelings, laser feelings.
Double success, laser
feelings.
Excellent. All right. So yeah, you managed this. He's not that bright. He's like, okay, well, I guess you can go through then.
Let's go.
Rooster can have 6 emotions in total.
So
mad,
we go.
mad, sad, afraid, unsure, and that shocked face. Great. So he kind of scratches his giant cubed head and steps aside and says, "The passcode is 341 6."
Thanks.
Boulder Dash, can I take a selfie with you?
What's a selfie?
Just a quick pic.
Okay. And it swivels its face to smiling.
Got it.
Great. It was nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure is all ours.
All right, guys, let's get going. We should leave no stone unturned.
Yeah, he lets you pass through, and she has met 2 alien friends today.
This is awesome.
And yeah, you make your way to the end of this little passageway, cut out of stone at this point. It seems like a cave, but perhaps a natural built one. And there is indeed a door with a small keypad next to it.
I punch in the code he told us.
Which was?
3416.
I got this.
Great. Disgustingly, the door swings open. And you find yourself in a small room that is opens up into a larger chamber. And in this larger chamber, you see a crate holding the crater that you had been transporting, as well as a small floating pink bubble with like what looks like googly eyes attached to it, basically. They don't indeed always seem to be pointing in the same direction. As you watch it kind of move around, the eyes do, like the pupils do swish around with it. And standing next to it, Captain Greg.
Captain.
Captain, you chiseled, beautiful.
What are you doing here? And then the pink bubble turns to look at you, and as it does, its eyes... What indeed are you doing here?
We came to find the captain.
And I think the question is, what are you doing with this precious cargo?
Ah, nice.
Sick burn. Hope you have health.
Feels pretty obvious I was stealing it.
Captain, how could you?
Why? We had it. Why did you need to steal it?
To make a profit. It feels pretty clear to me. This is worth much more to me as a stolen entity than it is as some part of the greater good, quote unquote.
Well,
It's worth more than the loyalty you hold to your shipmates, your crew.
Really like you that much. I did appreciate the deli meat sharing. That was very nice.
What about all those times you wrote about how much you enjoyed captaining and doing captain things?
You fell for my trap. Every day I wrote a sentence in that journey about how much I loved captaining and being a good captain.
What about the blog post where I confessed my deep, dark, secretly love feelings for you?
That was embarrassing for you.
I got a lot of hits on my blog. Whatever, we don't need you. If we've learned anything today, it's that we don't need you, Captain.
Yeah. You're not even that beautiful.
Rude. I'm gorgeous. Look at my chiseled jaw.
I know. We know. Captain, you betrayed us. You put us all in danger.
And evil is ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what are you gonna do about it?
We're gonna take our cargo back and leave you alone.
Yeah, there's some sharks I think would enjoy your company.
But give them a minute, because they ate recently.
Swords. I'm gonna sword fight the captain.
All right. This bubble being is like kind of looking back and forth and not sure what to do. And the captain will draw their Swiss Army sword.
Phaser.
It looks like she has a phaser as well. Here's how we're going to do this. I'm going to have them roll their feelings. I would argue that a phaser is a laser, so I'll allow you to roll laser for that phaser. And I think that using strength for that is feelings, so you can roll feelings for your swords, Nimcha. You can also add your soldier to that, and I think perhaps intrepid as well. And the two of you will roll against their rolls.
All right.
All right, how'd you do?
I got a 1, a 2, and a 6. 2 is my magic number.
I got a 3.
Excellent. So both of you succeed, I believe. All right. They both failed. So, Dr. Cheese Dre, we're wondering where you kept that phaser the entire time, and I would love to learn about that in just a moment. You shoot your laser just right. The bubble tries to dodge out of the way, but is it a stun phaser, or is it like what level is it set to?
It's a stun.
Stun, okay, great. It's just a stun. You pierce this pink bubble, and it freezes its googly eyes both awkwardly in slightly different directions, and it falls to the ground, motionless. Nimcha, how are you? Are you just like knocking him out, or are you going for it?
Oh, I'll knock him out and leave a big welt in his beautiful, poreless face.
Great. There's a long dramatic sword fight. There's lots of parries and thrusts, and Nimcha does a cool backflip at some points. And at the very end, she brings her hilts together on the side of his head and knocks him out.
Tess, did you gram that?
I did. I got everything.
Leaving you in this cave with your your prize that you're going after. How you want to finish this up?
I think, well, we gotta bring it back to our ship. We have to figure out how to lie to that rock monster, and we have to figure out how to outrun the flamingo.
I say Boulder Dash joins us as a crew member.
I think so, and he can help us carry the crater.
Perfect. We could pocket some sharks and throw them at the flamingo.
I also still have more sandwiches.
Great.
I get
You
hungry.
approach Boulder Dash, and he is like, "You want me to join this?"
Yes.
Oh, and it goes
Yes.
to the happy face and the shocked face, like kind of like one at a time, and then lands on happy. And he's like, "I would love to." And he like crunches out into the sewer, and just like his big weight lands on those sharks, and they are not a problem. You sploosh your way through that tunnel and up that ladder. Tony, you're throwing those sandwiches.
Oh, I'm chucking them as hard as I possibly can.
You throw those sandos. The sandos slide to a stop, and the flamingo goes running after it, and you are able to retrace your steps to your ship. Congratulations, crew and new friends, Snarf and Boulder Dash.
So
I'm
much
assuming
to
Snarf goes
blog
with you too.
about.
You are back on your ship. You are able to take off. Are there any, just real quick, we are technically out of time. Is there any afterwards you all want to do about your characters and your new lives as you continue forward?
I just think I really learned a lot being without 12G for at least a couple hours, and it just really informed me as a person and how relationships are maybe more important than what I put out on my blog.
Now that Snarf has joined us, I am working even more tirelessly to make sure that everyone is keeping safe, keeping adorable, and alive.
I have learned to tie my shoes.
I piloted, and I just, you know what? I just made such good friends with my crew. I bonded with them, and I really love them, and they're awesome.
I'm just excited for the next adventure to learn more about other strange alien species with my new nurse, Boulder Dash.
I'm so pleased with all of this. All right, congratulations, everyone. You did it. Thank you so much for playing. Thank you, all of you, for watching. This was Lasers and Feelings. It was written by John. It's a one-page PDF. You can find it for free on the internet. Squeak, squeak, indeed. We will be doing one-shots every Thursday for the next 2 months. The next couple weeks are Goblin Punks, Cowboy Town, which is an original game, and Lewd Grannies. Come back and join us every Thursday at 7. Please play with us. We're so excited to have you here. In just 6 minutes, we'll be moving on to our next stream tonight, Among Us. I believe there will be a brief pause in between streams where we'll go offline and then back online again. So don't freak out. Don't touch that dial. Just chill here for a couple minutes, and we'll be right back with Among Us.
What dial?
Have a good night.
Laser feelings.
Laser feelings.